Well, hello, beautiful beings of light. Oh, welcome. Oh, my heart is just so overflowing with the most beautiful love and presence and gratitude for you and gratitude for you being here. Because just because you are on this call, you showed up for your interview. We're here to open up the possibilities for you and to honor your choice. You guys are on the cutting edge of the most absolutely magnificent lives ever, where you get to show up as the unbelievable, awesome greatness of you and have the world see that, have the world acknowledge that in you and have the world also wake up to their talents and abilities and their love just because you are willing to be who you are meant to be. So each of you, oh my gosh, I just give you so much praise and so much acknowledgement. I have so much gratitude for your willingness to truly show up as you. Because when you're ready to be of service to the rest of the world, you're ready to have all of you. You're like, okay, I am the change that is changing the world. I'm willing to be seen as this. I'm willing to be acknowledged as this. This is my new place in the world. Like, oh my gosh. So thank you for being here. And all of you are infinitely amazing. And just thank you so much for saying yes. And welcome to bringing in your greatest future in life as a life transform coach. And allowing us also to be with you and to assist you in allowing yourself to fully say yes and have the reality around you also support you in that, because absolutely everything is energetic. So as we begin to open you up to even more and to shift some of the energies maybe that feel like they might be getting in the way, oh baby, there ain't no stopping you now. Wow. Oh, it's just amazing, Nicole. I'm so happy to be here.
So am I, Rika. I mean, I'm just looking at all the names and the folks on the live stream and on the call, and it's like there's already miraculous stories, happening and beautiful friendships that are forming, and it's just like you can feel the feeling of, being together and the magic that unfolds. And it's like we're on the precipice of it again tonight with this call, and we can have an entire year of this together. I'm just so happy.
And I get this amazing, overwhelming feeling of, oh my God, I'm home. Like, all of the souls in the soul family are like, okay, this is a yes. Like, I'm part of this. I am part of this soul family that is here to support me and contribute to me and really move me into my next evolution of myself, It's just like, oh, it's so exciting.
It totally is. It totally is. Teresa said earlier she's having a girly excited moment. We're just giggling. I mean, and I know exactly. It's like yay.
Aww. And it's just so amazing because I can feel the depth of the gift that you have to bring to the world. Oh, it's already making me cry. And the amount of people that are going to be touched by you and impacted by you. Oh, and just the awareness of you finally knowing who you are, like breathing in that energy of like, oh my God, I'm like being myself, and not only am I being myself, I do this for a living. Like, how is this possible? Oh, and it just feels amazing. And we're talking to Cindy before we got on or before we started the recording, and the amount of like awareness and love and compassion and depth of healing energies and like the love pouring out of her heart is like, oh my God, it's so magnificent. I'm like, we got to get this in front of the world, like. So Cindy and all of you, like it's really it's time for you to embody the space in this plane of existence that you're meant to embody. it's time for you to hold that space, to be that space, to be everything that you came here to be. And with that comes blessings that are just more amazing than anything I could put into words. Wow. Wow. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, and it's amazing too. I know a lot of people have, each of you really have gone through so much to be at this place, right? To be at this place where you've actually said yes. Energetically, your heart is here. Your heart is already bringing in this future. Is already. It's like I feel I can hear and listen to it, and I can see all of the angels putting all of this amazing, incredible stuff into alignment for you. It's like they're like, oh, they said yes. Like it's time to build their future. Like let's do it. Mm-hmm. It's so cool. Wow.
Absolutely, Rika. Pamela and I were actually having a conversation before we started this call about how that when you make that decision, it actually shows up in so many ways in your life. And Pamela, I don't know if you'd like to speak to this a little bit. The last year being in the Life Transform program, the things that you've seen happen for you and just some of these changes, we were just marveling at because it's just like the most...
Yeah. I've had so many shifts in so many areas of my life, it's hard to pick just one, but I know that one of the areas, and I get so excited even when I see people are thinking, well, how am I going to come up with the funds? Because I know once you choose yourself, everything shifts around your choice. And I was, concerned in the very beginning, like, how am I going to make this happen? And I kept thinking I had to do it all myself. And yet, the thing that I found is that I have so much help from unseen realms. The minute I chose myself and loved myself that deeply and committed that I was really worth it, and then everything started kind of configuring around that. But one of the biggest things is and it wasn't even just the coaching thing. Different things happened in my life, and one thing I've always been very passionate about is the power of music. And I've worked with Crystal Tones, who makes those beautiful alchemical singing bowls with, the different crystals and frequencies of amethyst and diamond and ruby and rose. And all of a sudden, as I started sharing from my being, when I came back, Crystal Tones was so blown away, and I've worked with them for years, but they said, oh my God, Pamela, you are so in your power now, it's almost scary. But they said that they loved it, and then they gave me all kinds of opportunities to actually represent them. And because they saw such a huge shift, Rika, I'm just going to tell them this because this was so amazing. They told me just the other day that because they saw such a huge shift in how I moved into my power, that they are going to do a special bowl to honor Rika that's going to have like 6 different alchemies of the highest alchemies with a butterfly on the bottom to represent transformation.
Oh.
Because they started listening to what when they had me fly out to sing with my bowls for Deepak Chopra right after Hawaii. They flew me straight from Kona.
Wow.
And they had me sing at a conference right before Deepak spoke. And I sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow with bowls. And it was all vibrational type energies. And we used them in a lot of the live streams that Rika did. And it helps us maintain that frequency. And so it was exciting, but then I just noticed, and this was the other part from the financial end of it, when I went in today, I noticed on their readout that I was like the second person in sales. And I was like, oh my gosh, because it wasn't even like I was trying. I'm just actually being myself and enjoying and sharing what I know to be true from my essence now. And I'm not having to force anything. I'm just being that essence of green and sharing. And I recognize the places that I was cutting myself off from receiving myself. And if I do that, then I can't give. And now I've received so many letters from people who actually have bought bowls and different things, and they are finding that they're helping them, give them a voice, and they're speaking up for themselves now. So on the other end of that, the thing that's so exciting is I get to see people step into their power too, just by sharing and being who I am. And that's what Life Transform Coaching is all about. You get to step into whatever your creative potential is and the God-given gifts you've been given. And as you just be that and you're doing what you love, you get to see how your effect of loving yourself is going to help other people move right into their divinity and know how very loved and powerful they are, and start living from a place of joy instead of fear. And it is so exciting to see that happen.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, and even, opening for Deepak Chopra. Like, hello, like, that's totally amazing.
That was really, it was really fun. And that all just happened, since I've been in the program.
Oh my gosh. And
before that, it was a struggle. Before that, it was fear. Before that, it was depression, And I was just like, my family even is like, wow, Pamela, welcome home. But it does feel like home. And that was one of the main things that I didn't want to miss out on, because not only do we have Rika, who literally walks this being of light-hearted joy, because spirituality to me should be light. It should make us feel, it's not that old dogma of the heaviness and feeling, motivated by guilt. It is literally joy and bliss, and she embodies that. And that's why I wanted to be around her. But the kind of people that she attracts are the most amazing people on the planet. And I do feel like it is my soul family. And I get so excited. The new people coming in, too, they are just the salt of the earth. And so what an exciting thing to be able to be surrounded with that type of energy, those type of friends, those type of people to be your cheerleaders, those kind of people that lift you up. I mean, I can't wait. I mean, this was just the beginning. We're still just in the beginning,
I know. And nobody's even graduated from the first Life Transform program. And look at all the stuff that's already showing up. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, Pamela, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. It was, it's amazing too, because before the Life Transform program and tapping into Pamela, there was like this deep, I don't deserve, and there was this, heavy energy that was keeping this beautiful light, this fairy, this goddess, this, singing incredible being. I mean, like, you should see her now. Like, she makes your jaw drop. Like, it's unbelievably amazing. And what it felt like, too, is before the Life Transform program, it's like you didn't know how to put you in the equation because you had those energies there. And then you were like, okay, wait, actually, I do deserve an amazing life, and I am amazing, and I can, work with the bowls and sell them and make money and enjoy myself and be this big gift to the world and use this to change the consciousness of the world. It was like everything opened up, and then, the finances opened up too, which is, it's beautiful to watch you so happy, so in your power, so being everything that you are. It's just a godsend. Oh, you're amazing.
Oh, well, it has just been, thank you, Rika. I just can't thank you enough. And everybody, like Nicole, all the people that support her so that, all of this can happen. It's just the most amazing team to be working with. I just, I'm just so excited for everybody. I could almost have to go pee.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing, Pamela. Oh, that's amazing. Just wonderful. Oh my goodness, Nicole. So isn't it just wonderful to feel Pamela and watch that rocket ship of expansion that's occurred in her life? It's like, it's amazing.
Absolutely. That's why I was marveling with her on it, because it's just, it's phenomenal. And, we're getting some people chatting in who got to meet Pamela in Hawaii, and like Bill says, I never would have thought that after seeing you in Hawaii. It's like people don't know the before, and yet, you know, it's there really is amazing transformation that's occurred.
Wow. Oh, I'm so excited. It's so wonderful. It's so cool because you see this, like I see this for each of you. You know, Pamela was in a position of struggling financially, like really struggling, like, you know, how am I going to pay rent? How am I going to live? How am I going to support myself? And, you know, wow, like your journey and your transition into allowing yourself to have that wealth is incredible. You know, it's like, oh my God, second in sales, like. Yeah, I mean, a little birdie told me that I think you sold like 12,000 in gold.
What's weird is I'm not even trying to sell, I'm just being.
Yeah, totally.
It's just a difference, so, yeah.
Exactly, right? Oh, man. That's incredible. And, you know, a little birdie told me that you did like 12,000 in sales in a month. Was that right? Or is it even more than that?
Well, it might have been a little bit. It was like different things. I mean,
totally.
It was just fun.
So you guys, it's all possible for you. Like, this isn't some, you know, like far off fantasy. This is what gets to happen when you show up as yourself. It's like the magic that shows up to support you saying yes to you and you saying yes to being this beautiful, amazing being. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that, Pamela. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's wonderful, wonderful. I mean, and you know, like, talk about another absolute superstar. Like, Christine is out there. She's, you know, doing teleclasses. She's doing weekend, you know, sessions on how to fire your inner critic. You know, like how to get out of judgment. And like,
amazing.
Oh my God! And the thing is, the love that Christine is holding, and that her capacities for sound healing and embodying this magnificent heavenly vibration and working with people is off the charts. Like, oh my God! Wow, Christine, you're amazing. I'm your biggest fan.
Thank you, love. Right back at
you. Yeah. Wow.
It's been so fun, really. You know, it all started with our first week of this program back last year when we were in Costa Rica. And the amazing way, Rika, that you guide us into that really special gift that each person has. I mean, there's so many, it's not one, but by showing us how it is that we maybe can bring into the world exactly what it is that God and the angels and just that whole of creation wants to bring to us, because every single person on this call has the most amazing, beautiful, unique gifts. And so you were showing us that, and I felt that all just drop in, and it's like the clarity of that, and then the fun of playing with it and watching that, like, oh, now that beautiful energy that I am, that we are, that we each get to discover and play in, it wants to do this now. And so then there's that clarity of what we can bring and do and play with, but also then the tools to know how to do it and what to do, and even the business side of how to get that word out and how to reach people and how to speak to people in a way that they'll want to come and sign up for your program. It's just like, it's the best. And then on top of it, you get to watch people tell you things like, wow, my entire inner dialogue in my head has changed now. I don't speak, you know, critically to myself anymore. It's completely different, you know. And you watch that opening up, and it's this, I don't know, there's nothing that makes me feel more joyful. And then even more than that, like, we get to receive it first for ourselves. Like, every single piece that we're bringing to everybody else, we just receive like tenfold on its way through. So like Pamela was saying, you get to have you, and you get to watch the joy that it brings to the world. You get to do stuff that you love, and you just get to fly, you know, and then you get to get paid for it. And it's awesome.
Oh, that is so amazing, Christine. Oh, man. And it brings me so much joy. You out in the world, being you, like being acknowledged, you know, for you, for the choices that you've made, to embody everything that you have. Like, I feel grateful, you know, that you're out there, because I know that you're being acknowledged, and I can feel the ripple effect that that's actually creating in the world. And, you know, it's breathtaking. It's amazing. It's awesome.
It's so sweet. You know, everybody, what we get to do when we do this program, we get to really learn, it's like, just be the angels that we are in form. And it's like, who would have known that there was a path that we could choose that would help open that up so we can ripple out that way. Oh my gosh, and you feel it and you see it go, and it's like it just keeps magnifying and magnifying every heart that you touch, every life that we come in contact with, starting with like the magnificence of our own heart. It's just the best.
It's amazing. And I mean, I've been walking this journey of facilitating for a good 10 years. So I have made a lot of mistakes and done a lot of things, and within those 10 years, it's like, God, I've spent at least $250,000 on my education, right? But through this program, I get to take all of that 10 years of knowledge, all the mistakes I've made, so you guys don't have to make them, and then all the ways in which it would make it the easiest, most graceful transition into you being a coach, right? So I get to take all that 10 years of all that expertise and everything has taken me so long to build, all the processes, all the tools, all that stuff, and just hand it to you in a box. Here you go. Like, this is how easy it is. Like, because, I can shortcut all that, having gone all the correct directions and all the incorrect directions, right? It's just, oh man, it's just awesome. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, I'm so excited. Nicole, I'm over the moon. Are you excited too?
I just love hearing the energy. I mean, like, listening to Christina and Pamela, it's like, and we have, all of the folks in our current group, and then all of these new beautiful beings that are coming to us, and it's this soul family that's building. And again, on the chat, it's saying how we're supporting each other. Teresa just said, I feel and see that we are holding each other's hands. I keep seeing hands holding each other. How sweet. And so it is. It's like that is the feeling of, we're all a part of this. And there's so much support and love here. It just touches my heart.
And each of you are such an important part of this. So I need you to each know that. Like, you are such an important piece to the puzzle that without you, it's like there's like a piece missing. That's the best way I can put it. But you are an important piece to the puzzle. Your background, your past, you're unraveling, you're turning all of that into love. It's like this key within the consciousness where you turn that key, you show up as you, and now you play your part in the world, and everything that we get to do together exponentializes because you showed up to say yes to you, to be the most amazing being that you actually are. And through that, you get to help everybody else through, like every other part of you, you get to help them through their transitions because you've made it yourself, right? Oh, it's so exciting. It's beautiful. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So this is Jane. I wanna jump in here too, because I can tell the people on the call are feeling this ocean of love that's available for us all to share, just because we get to be who we are. So this is not a community where you have to earn it or do anything to fit in. You are love. We are love. We share love. And I like Rika. I've been on the path. God, I hate to say, probably 30 or 40 years, but I've never had work that affected my life on all levels like the coaching program. And I've been a therapist for 30 years already. Have a private practice. My money is better. My relationships are better. Everything is God. Everything is love. And it's just, as you see people holding hands and forming a circle, we're the ones. This is the time. We're changing the world. And the people that have been on the interviews, the people that Rika draws in because of the purity of who she is and what she's here to do, each of us have a piece in that. And we get to join in the circle of love and change the world together. So, I've learned so much about the quality of my life through this course, and I learned things about selling bundles of sessions instead of one, and I have incredible clients coming in. But it's more in my heart. I feel so whole and real and connected to everything all the time. And I'm so grateful to be with Rika and the rest of the team and all of you. All of you I've talked to on the phone. Sometimes I get off the interviews and I'm just crying. People are so wonderful. So I just wanted you people to know that what you're feeling on this call is real, and you are part of it already. So come on down, join in. It's all love, and we all share it. And because, God, thank you for the work you're doing and the ways you're showing us and the way you're teaching us. And all of us will be making more money because you're going to be teaching modules of how to do workshops. And, the money part is one piece of the abundance that comes naturally when you know your love and you know your God and you're connected with others from that place.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it can show
so beautiful.
It can show up in such magical ways too. But like Pamela said, it's first saying yes to you and embodying that. Like, with Pamela, nothing was going to stop her from this program. Not money, not time, nothing. Like with everyone who chose it, nothing was going to stop them from this program. And that's that first choice that comes into play here for the energetics of this new, beautiful, aligned future where you're being you, doing what you love, receiving, money for it. But the money doesn't even matter. You are so full and overflowing. It's like, oh my God, the money's just a reflection of all of this beautiful love and the life that you get to live, what it feels like to wake up in the morning and to be yourself and to share your gift in the world. That speaks volumes into the fulfillment of you and your life and in your journey. And the money piece, once you've actually aligned and said, nothing is going to stop me from this program, I'm having it, literally, it is going to show up. I will just let you know that right now. It is going to show up. I mean, Christine was, talking about too, when she chose the program, she
Oh, yeah.
do you want to tell them that story? Because it's going to help them get in touch with the magic of how this shows up.
Thank you, because it's just like, it's so true. It's one thing to get it with your mind. Oh, if I choose me, then it shows up. But it's that energy that you're talking about 100% in. And I was that. I was just like, and I've talked to so many people in the interviews that are saying, it's like, my heart knows. My heart knows. It's 100% yes for this program. That's the only thing we need to know and the only thing we need to follow. And so that for me was true, and I just said, whatever it takes. So I was ready to just dip into my retirement account. And I know it's like financially not, quote, smart or whatever, and the fees and stuff, it didn't matter. That was how I figured I could come up with the money. And then about a week after I had committed to the program, my husband, who had inherited some money when his parents died, and it was his, I don't ever even think about that. That's not anything to do with me. He just handed me a check for the full amount of the program, and it blew me away. Because, he doesn't maybe even do this journey the same way I do, so he wouldn't have chosen this for him. But I chose it for love of me. And then he chose out of love. And then the very next month, the account that he wrote that check out of gained literally that exact amount back. And it was like when the stock market was down. It wasn't rooted in reality. It was rooted in love. And so he chose the love of me, and he chose love. And then love just kept happening. And that piece of just, sometimes we think, well, when the money shows up, I'll choose. But the energetics are, the choice of the love comes first. And that's the whole power of it that opens up all the floodgates for the miracles to come in. And that, I'm with you. It will show up. It's how it works. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I love it too, because it's really that thing of I'm going no matter what. And with that I'm going no matter what, also it's like, oh, okay, I could do this, or this could show up. I mean, Irisha has an incredible story. Nicole, do you want to share Irisha's story about how that showed up for her?
Absolutely, Rika. Irisha's in our current Life Transformed group, and she, shared with us that basically she knew that it would take a miracle for her to be able to do it, and she got her miracle. I mean, out of nowhere, a friend who could feel the change that this would be in her life gifted her with the whole amount, and it was a friend that she hadn't even connected with in a very long time. And so for her, that miracle confirmation was that confirmation of her heart's request for that miracle. And so it showed up for her, and she was so grateful, and also is now a testament to, yeah, this happened for me. It can happen for anybody. She's very, willing to share that.
That is, it's just so amazing. And these miracles literally happen when you get on board with you and go, you know what, 100%, I'm 100% in. I'm literally part of this no matter what. And with that, you're going to find the how. You're gonna make all of the pieces come together, because it's a yes, and you know it. I mean, it'll all kind of fall into place. Well, I could do this. Wait, this money showed up here, or I just got this tax refund, and I wasn't even expecting it. There are ways, there are things that can show up all around you to support you on your journey if you're willing to have this yes, and have this yes from love. You're like, oh my God, this is in my heart. This is, you're activating the whole universe of love with that request. And that universe of love is here to support you and to gift you. And, it's amazing to have these beautiful, amazing coaches already out there working, and they haven't even graduated. It's like, I'm like, wait, what? Aren't you supposed to graduate before you start working? But these guys are like, yeah, it's happening. So, with this program, what we get to do is train you on how to actually teach a 4-day class, and give you manuals, right? To where you literally have these beautiful, unfolding of how to get themselves out of these parts of reality, and how to raise their frequency, and how to shift their their mind, and all this amazing information that you get to lead people through. And they'll have these books. Now, these classes are going to be, about $1,000 investment. So you get 15 people into one of your classes, and you paid for the program, and that's just 15 people. Right? And we're also setting up a way for you guys to do, coaching with people for 6 months to a year. So you get, 5-year clients, you're done. You've already paid for the program. Now you get 50-year clients. Holy, okay, well, right? You're making $10,000 to $20,000 a month being this coach, right? You put these classes out there, and you have 20 people show up for your class. Watch out, right? So you guys are going to be showcased as life transformed coaches on my site. And the most beautiful thing about this too is that it gives me a way to get the foundational work out there. And the cool thing too for me is that I'm not actually the one doing it, because I've done so much of the foundational work over and over again that it's time to give that stuff to you. So people come into programs like our Money Mastery program, or the self-love program, or the VIP, and I'm like, oh my God, they need the foundation. They need these classes. They need to have a private coach, and they need to do modules 2 through 24. They need to do this section. So I am so excited because I get to hand these clients to you. It's like, yes, I'm so happy. So you guys get to, be showcased in your place. And so people, as they're going on my site, looking for classes, looking for where they can get this information, they get to find you in their city. They get to, bring you all over the world. They get to go, hey, so-and-so's in Sweden, and I'm in Denmark, and she could come and do this class for my, 10 friends. And oh my gosh, this is the most amazing work. So I'm just so over the moon excited about your guys' lives, and choosing to show up as you, and choosing to embody this, and choosing to be of service to the world. I mean, it's like every day is the most amazing day ever. It's like blessed beyond measure. So, it's just, oh, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. And we just heard from another coach, Tara Lee, who just got invited to be on a documentary. Like, to talk about the gift of the moment.
Yay!
Like, hello, like you're gonna be on a documentary, like what? Yes, so this is all possible. And the thing is that from this program, from the work that we get to do in this program, your guys' vibration is going to be so different than the rest of the world. People are also going to stop you on the street, like people are going to be like, what's going on here? Like, I want what you have. And people are going to find you in every way possible. I mean, Ariana's like, yeah, I got clients and people are coming, to my site. They're finding me. I'm not even advertising. Like, I'm not even really putting myself out there to that, big extent that I know I can. And somehow they're finding me because they're finding you vibrationally. So as we give you the tools to fully get out there and fully have that presence in the world, and teach you how to do telesummit interviews, how to create products, how to take all this beautiful energy that you are and actually put it into these ways in which that you guys can get out into the world. And it's like, oh my God, it's just so exciting. I am so thrilled, Nicole. Are you just beyond thrilled too?
You know I am, Rika. You know I am. And the thing that part of this call is a celebration of the amazing beings that are joining us next year, that are new to this soul family. And, even the folks that are just brand new have been sending us emails or contacting the people that they've done the interviews with and talked about how that decision has already changed everything. I mean, we got this beautiful letter from Catherine, and she said that
she's on the phone.
Oh, is Catherine on the phone?
Yeah, I think so. And also, Angela's had some miracles. She's on the chat room too, so they could probably tell their stories. I mean, these are just from people that have just said yes. Now that their lives have already. Oh, no, sorry, she's on the chat. She's not on the phone.
No worries. Maybe Nicole, maybe you can tell her story,
Angela,
Nicole.
Are you on the phone or just the chat? Because Angela didn't make it last year, and she made it happen this year, and she had miracles happen.
Yay! Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, she said, Catherine said, read her letter, Nicole.
Cool. I've got Catherine's letter, and then I've also, I think, was that you, Angela, on the phone?
Oh, yeah.
Angela! Yay!
Celebrate.
Oh my God, I can feel you, Angela, and we are so lucky to have you and so blessed that you're a part of this. Like, oh my, and this process has actually been working on you for a long time for you to get to the, like, I can feel like, whoa, this is going to be so much fun to work with you. Whoa. Wow, you have this incredible capacity for light, actually, like this wielding of pure, like you have this this awareness inside of you of the purity of light and the purity. Can you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. My God!
Oh,
oh, that changes all reality. By the way, like, whoa! Oh, it's gonna be so fun to watch this magic that you are, that's inside of you. Like, watch this magic literally morph and shift all of reality. Everyone who comes to you, like, oh my God, I'm so excited. That's awesome.
Aw, thank you.
Wow.
I am too, and looking forward to learning all that. And yeah, I have had miracles, and also I've had the other stuff, kind of the fears, the waking up at night and wondering. But plus the signs everywhere I go. I'm so gifted. I literally cry. I just can't believe it. I mean, it's magic. Just like everybody has been talking about.
Wow.
There's no doubt.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh my God. Did you want to share like how it showed up for you, or what magic has been happening?
There's so many. I kind of know how you feel when you say there's all this stuff coming in. I could just talk for hours, from the littlest things to the biggest. One of the main things was that the day I said yes, the next day, I received $5,000 in the mail from, I didn't even know, I mean, I knew, but they had, my job, some people had gotten together and formed a lawsuit, and I didn't have to do anything, so I received $5,000. And the other thing was that when I initially was looking at it again, because last year I couldn't come up with the funds, and I sort of made this promise. I said, I want to do this so bad. I'll do it next year. I'm going to make it next year. And then I got offered up to $10,000 from my mother.
Oh my God.
And when I told her, and then the coaching program opportunity came. And I told my mom about it, and at first she was really negative, so that matrix stuff came up for me, and I felt that surge of energy where I said, I'm going to do this no matter what. And I felt it for about 24 hours, just burning through my body. I know, like maybe some of the other people were talking about that. And the next day, I swear, my mom turned around and said, oh, you have to do this, or you're going to regret it. And she totally flipped like a switch, and then my husband's been supportive, and yeah.
Oh, you're making me cry, Angela. It's so beautiful. All the angels that are showing up in your life, like your mom. Like I feel this from her. Like how much she loves you. Like how much she's like so. Her soul, her heart is like, oh my God, I can do this for her. Like her soul knows the path that you're on and how important that is for her and oh my God, that's amazing. Wow. Oh,
I'm crying.
Oh, congratulations for receiving and for letting yourself be loved.
Yes, that too. Thank you.
Yeah, and letting yourself be supported. Finally, finally letting yourself be supported. I know what I'm talking about.
Yes. And this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm so proud of you. Wow.
Thank you.
Isn't it amazing too? Like, feel your mom and how fulfilled she feels in gifting you this and having. I'm getting the chills just tapping into that. Like, she knows on a soul level how much this is going to shift her and everyone, and how much love this is going to, like, she wants to give to her daughter. She's like, oh my God, oh God, it's just amazing. So, I mean, this is an incredible phenomenon to really look at, because how many people in your guys' lives, everyone, would love to play a part in that, but they just don't know about it, And for Angela, she was finally at the place where she was really willing to receive that blessing, to have her heart break open with love, have her relationship even with her mom, just shift, have all this beautiful stuff showing up, showing her you are supported, you are loved, we are here for you, right? Oh, so would you guys all be willing to open up your hearts and allow yourself to realize that you are loved and you are supported? Yes?
Yeah.
Good. And it is a gift for anyone to get to gift to you. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that, Angela. Wow. Take another deep breath, everyone. Just bringing that beautiful love that Angela just brought up into your bodies, and the beautiful connection to family and to the people that we love and how much they truly love us. And you'll be surprised, because with your willingness to actually receive this, you'll find the people that you love in your life show up differently. So your first step is, okay, I'm willing to be totally loved by my parents, by my brothers, sisters, by my friends and my family, by the government, whatever is going to show up as the means to make this happen. Yeah, I'm willing to be loved and be supported and to live a life of love and support. Because that is the life of a life transformed coach. That you are loved beyond measure and you are supported beyond your wildest imagination. So you have to be willing to open up and receive that big of a life. Are you guys willing to receive that big of a life? Yes?
Yes.
Woo, good. Take a big deep breath. Oh, breathing that in and aligning yourself with that. Wow. And just go ahead and repeat after me. I accept that I am loved. I accept that I am loved.
I accept that I am loved.
Boy. Oh, let's add to it. I accept that I am loved by everyone and everything.
I accept that I am loved by everyone, everything.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, take a big deep breath. Just breathing that in. Wow, this is really cool. Okay, so for each of you right now, I can see and feel that all of the people that you love in your life, all of their souls, their angelic souls, and all of your guardian angels, and all of the archangels that you work with, they're all surrounding you. Oh. So allow yourself to be present with all these beautiful souls, your mom and your dad and brothers and sisters, and just everyone that you love. Just feel all of their love just watching you. Here we go. Oh. Do they want this for you? Do they wish this for you, this life that is so big and so amazing and so full of love? Oh, can you feel all that? Okay, take a big deep breath. Breathe all that in, everyone. It's a huge amount of love, so you got to expand your heart. Ah, there we go. Expand your heart. There we go. Expand your heart and just feel all that beautiful love. There you go. And feel everyone in your life just giving you everything that you need. Like all the energy, all the love, all the strength, you got this. Thank you for having the courage, right? Because for a lot of them too, they're like, I'm not at that point in my journey, but I'm so happy that you are, because you are this beautiful, brave soul. And I want to support that beautiful, brave soul and being everything that they are. All the magic, all the light, all the joy. And with that, they can feel that they're actually going to receive a whole new life too. Because of you. So energetically, just feel all their angelic souls, like they are giving to you right now infinitely. Like there is energy pouring into you from all directions. Like it's it's on. Would you be willing to receive that much love, that much support, and that they're all here to support you? Yes. Oh. Take a deep breath and just bring that into your heart. Oh, and feel them inside your beautiful heart, just loving you, loving you, loving you, supporting you, being there for you, giving to you, knowing that all of this is just here to pave the most beautiful path to you having this. It'll be perfect for your journey. It'll bring up all of the human stuff, just like Angela said with her mom, and then she'll resolve all the human stuff, and then it'll turn into the angelic stuff, and she'll be like, oh my God, I get the gift from this, and that I'm loved and supported, and that my mom loves and supports me, and oh my God, this is the gift of you actually receiving this and giving this to you actually is. Whew, feel into the gift that you giving yourself this is for you and for everyone around you. Everyone you love and care about. Wow. Oh, and now expand that energy out and feel the gift that you're receiving this is for the world. Wow. There we go. And just go ahead and for a moment and look into the angel called your mom's eyes. Wow, and feel how proud of you she is. Feel how much her soul is going, oh my God, I raised an angel. Like, look at you, you're gifting to the whole world. I always knew you were this, right? I always saw this in you. I always knew that you were special. Wow. Wow, would you be willing to receive that transmission of just how special you are? Take a big deep breath, breathe that in. Open up your heart and just, oh, wow. Wow. And now take a moment and just look into your dad's eyes and how proud of you he is. And he's saying, I always knew that you were meant for such great things. I always knew that you were different. I always knew that you had these magical capacities. I saw them in you. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Wow. And for some of you, I can feel this. Oh, your beautiful grandmother. Who's looking at you going, wow. Thank you for being the love that you are. Thank you for being the love that you are. And you can feel them go, you know, their human selves are sort of going, I didn't know how to be this, or I couldn't quite get there myself, but because you are willing to take that step, because you are saying yes to you, because you are willing to stand for who you truly are on this beautiful planet, feel their journey and how your grandmother, your mother, your father, they all have this different journey ahead of them, don't they? They have this journey where they get to know that they're loved. They get to watch, they get to watch heaven appear on earth, and they always knew it was possible. Wow. And now look around and feel your brothers and sisters. Oh, and just how proud of you they are. Wow. And can you feel them going, go for it? Like, oh my God, we got you. Like, you know, their human self may not be at the place where they can take this journey, but their soul, their angelic self is going, thank you. I always saw this in you. Go for it. You deserve the biggest, most amazing life ever. You deserve for this whole planet, this whole world to just love you and adore you and to know you and to, you go sister, you go brother. Wow. And now feel your children. Oh, oh my God, that's the biggest one. Oh. Whew, wow. And they're going, yes, mom's going to be herself. Yes, mom's going to be the love that she is, that I've always seen in her, that, oh, yeah, go mom. Or dad's going to embody that beautiful love. Go dad, yes. Wow. Oh, they are so grateful that they chose you. Oh my God. Feel this overwhelming gratitude for like, oh yeah, I knew who I was choosing when I came in. I just chose the amazing mom, most amazing mom ever, by the way. So, oh, would you be willing to receive all of their love? Oh, and all of even your grandchildren. Oh, I can feel this for Pamela too, right? All of your grandchildren are going,
oh man, yeah, having more fun than ever with them. Me too.
Wow. Yes, Jane, yeah. Oh my gosh. Your little granddaughter.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Oh, yeah, it's going all over the place.
almost like the same world through a completely different lens. And all the things that I didn't see before, beauty's like shining through now.
Yeah, the beauty and the love. Like you're now resonant with the beauty and the love, and it's all just there living with you. Yeah. Wow. So would all of you acknowledge that you do have the support of the universe?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Wow. And will you accept your new life of being totally supported, totally loved, totally seen, totally acknowledged, and would you be willing to also receive money for that?
Absolutely.
Yes, yes, everyone? Yes, good. Take a big deep breath. Woo! There's a lot of energy coming in around that. Take a big deep breath and just open your body up, open yourself up. Woo! Oh, baby. Woohoo! There we go. Beautiful, you guys. Oh, and I feel like telling some of you guys, it's gonna be okay. I promise. It's gonna be okay. You finally connected to that source inside of you of taking that beautiful journey inside of yourself that gets to end all of the suffering. That gets to end all the financial heartache, that gets to end all of the struggle. Congratulations. Congratulations, this beautiful path is before you. You made it, you're here. Thank God, because the thing is too, not everyone is ready for this amazing of a journey, this bigness of themselves, this much joy, this much love, this much support, this much, not very many people are actually ready for this. So just you being on this call, just you having this feeling in your heart like you're home, you know that it's your time. You know it's your time, or you wouldn't have that feeling. You wouldn't know that you're home. You wouldn't feel that. Just because you're showed up for this and you're listening right now, that's your indication. It's your time. Oh my gosh, so exciting.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow. And I know Catherine had a beautiful, amazing story to share too. Nicole, do you have that story to share?
Yes, I do, Rika. Catherine's with us on the live stream, and she's in Australia, and she wanted me to share, just the heart sharing that she offered after signing up for the program. And she says, signing up to LT is the biggest thing I've done for myself, beyond measure. Initially, I knew I'd love to do it, but then every fear possible presented, and I put up huge blocks of saying yes. As I let them all go, my heart grew so excited that I knew I had to say yes and show up big in my life. Yes, I am worth this much. Since signing up, my heart has expanded more than I ever believed possible, and I just can't wait to see the infinite possibilities the course will bring. It hasn't even begun, and I've already received so much. So what a blessing to have Catherine with us. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible. And, she brings up an incredible piece, too, and that is she invested in herself that much. And that is what this program is about, investing in yourself that much. So are you willing to know that you deserve to invest in you that much? And that you're actually meant to invest all this joy, all this love, all this possibility, all this most magnificent life ever. Like that you are actually meant to hold that space in the world. That you are meant to be on stages and transforming rooms, that you are meant to show up as you and have these beautiful beings open their hearts and tap into their most magnificent lives and watch amazing shifts that you actually facilitated because you chose you. Like, can you receive that much? Do you deserve that much? And that's something for each of you to answer. I know what my answer is for you, but what's your answer for you?